Chiefs fans, get ready. The latest team news is getting people talking, and you won't want to miss out. There's an achievement that solidifies Kansas City as the team to beat in the NFL, and a surprising decision involving a big name in the NFL. What do the Chiefs plan to do with this decision? You need to check it out now. Leave a like and let's go to the video. One of the most beautiful things about football is its simplicity. It's all about wins and losses. No biased votes, no subjective rankings, just results. And that's precisely why the Kansas City Chiefs find themselves in a commanding position this season. At 12-1, with their 9th straight AFC West title secured after a win over the Chargers, the Chiefs are showing everyone why they're still the standard in the NFL. First off, they're in the driver's seat for the AFC's #1 seed, and this year, that's more valuable than ever. With a team dealing with injuries while chasing a historic three-peat, securing that top spot means a first-round bye and home field advantage through the playoffs. If the Chiefs finish 3-1 in their last 4 games, it won't matter if other teams win out or rack up blowout victories. The AFC playoffs will run through Arrowhead. This system is a blessing for the Chiefs because it's purely about performance, not perception. Imagine if the NFL worked like college football, where a committee or analysts could determine playoff spots. The Chiefs, despite their record, wouldn't get the respect they deserve. Critics love pointing out that Kansas City isn't dominant this year, with only 3 wins by more than 1 score. The narrative? They're winning ugly. The reality? They're winning, period. Let's talk about those critics. Power rankings love flash, which is why teams like the Lions are ranked higher by some outlets. But what do these rankings really mean? Sure, Detroit is impressive this season, but do you really think the Chiefs wouldn't handle Jordan Love or Sam Darnold in a Super Bowl matchup? Kansas City has faced 7 playoff-caliber teams this season and gone 6-1 against them. The Lions? Most of their best wins are against division rivals, which, while solid, don't hold the same weight. The Chiefs' path hasn't been about style. It's about substance. They're 10-0 in one-score games this year, which says more about their championship DNA than any blowout ever could. They've conquered the AFC West yet again, sitting at 5-0 in the division with one meaningless Week 18 game left. That's consistency at a level unmatched in the league. And yet, doubt lingers. Some call them less impressive this year because they haven't dominated on the scoreboard. But dominance in the NFL isn't about blowing teams out. It's about knowing how to win when it's tough, when every snap could decide your season. No team understands that better than Kansas City, which has hoisted 2 Lombardi trophies in the last 5 years and been to 3 of the last 5 Super Bowls. So, doubt them if you want. Question their style, underrate their wins, and overhype other teams. But come January, when the playoffs start and every game feels like a heavyweight fight, the Chiefs will be ready. They've been here before, they know how to win, and chances are the rest of the league will have to face them, on their terms, at Arrowhead. So what do you think of this phase of the Chiefs? Do you agree that results are worth more than style? Comment below. Now, hold on tight. The next news story brings a name that has already caused a stir among fans and will surprise you even more. There was a time not long ago when the idea of Odell Beckham Jr. suiting up for the Kansas City Chiefs made some serious sense. Heck, earlier this season, the stars almost seemed to align. But now, that ship has likely sailed, and it's hard to see Brett Veach pounding the table to bring OBJ to town with where the Chiefs are at this point. Let's rewind for context. Beckham's name has been tied to the Chiefs multiple times over the years, from trade deadline buzz in 2022 to off-season rumors for 2 straight years. Kansas City even reportedly battled the Bills in the OBJ sweepstakes last spring before Miami swooped in with a hefty 1-year, $8 million offer, a deal richer than what Marquise Brown secured with the Chiefs. Beckham ultimately landed with the Dolphins, but the what-ifs never quite went away for Chiefs Kingdom. Fast forward to now, and Miami's decided to cut ties. With no playoff hopes in sight, they waived Beckham on Friday. And let's be real, OBJ's production this year hasn't exactly been electric. 5 games, 55 yards. That's it. For the Dolphins, who are looking ahead, Beckham was more of a veteran placeholder than a building block. Now, the Chiefs did have valid reasons to consider OBJ in the past. Last year, the need was glaring with injuries and a lack of depth in the receiver room. This offseason, The Chiefs flirted with the idea again, especially with question marks around Rashee Rice's health and Xavier Worthy's readiness. But those questions got answered in season. The Chiefs traded for DeAndre Hopkins, brought Juju Smith-Schuster back into the fold, and saw Worthy's development accelerate. Worthy led all Kansas City wideouts in receiving yards last Sunday, and Hollywood Brown is expected to return soon to a group already trending upward. Could OBJ still help a team? Sure. He's 32, not ancient by wide receiver standards, and had a respectable season with the Ravens last year, proving he's got gas left in the tank. But for Kansas City, the timing doesn't fit anymore. Their offense has stabilized, and the chemistry within the receiving core is improving at just the right time. At this point, Beckham's next chapter will likely unfold elsewhere. While his name brought plenty of intrigue to the Chiefs over the years, the rumors now feel more like the embers of a fire that never quite ignited. Kansas City seems ready to close the book on the OBJ saga and focus on the pieces already in place as they gear up for another deep postseason run. Kansas City continues to silence critics with results, while OBJ rumors show that not all that glitters is gold. The team seems more focused than ever on its main goal, the Super Bowl. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the Chiefs and NFL news.